All right, so the first piece, strict pull-ups. If you don't have strict pull-ups, we're doing negatives. So 3 strict pull-ups, and then the hollow to Supermans in the working sets are holding the position. Then 5 strict dips or ring push-ups, and then 6 hollow roll to Superman. So strict pull-ups, we've talked about this. We want to try not to let your rib cage open. That's the hollow position. So as you do your pull-up, can you keep your hollow position? Okay, so a lot of us, when we do pull-ups, you'll see this right here. Here's the wrong way, right? What we want to do is go into a dead hang, put your feet in front, push your rib cage down, and pull from here. This is not what we want to do. That's probably what we'll go to when you get fatigued, but that's the kind of strength we need. So if you don't have that strength, we'll bring a box up and you're going to jump up to the top, push your rib cage down and hold and do a 3-second negative. That's our work. So no bands. So I jump, 1, reset, jump, reset. That's the strict work. Okay, so we're trying to keep the rib cage down on that. The hollow to Supermans is going to be just hanging from one side, and I'm going to push my rib cage and activate my lats, and then pull and squeeze my butt. 1, 2. We're just trying to get to those positions without swinging. Lats on, push, 1, squeeze, 2. So you would do 5 of those. That's the 2 positions that we need to work. The next one's going to be dips, so you guys can set up your positions. Same thing, negatives is how we're going to get our strength. You start at the top, control, touch your shoulders. If you can't go up, reset. If you do have the strength, push back up. Just 5 reps. And then the last piece, it says it's supposed to be with a PVC pipe, but for today we'll just do the no PVC pipe. 6 reps each way. Hollow position, which is pushing my rib cage down. My hands are going to stay up. 1, 1, 6 reps. All right, guys, bring it into the next one. We have hollow opens. This is going to be our time to swing. Katie, bring it over here. You guys, coffee breaks over there. Didn't even bring me any? Shit. Okay, so we're getting into swinging now. So again, staying controlled, hollow open swings. I put these 2 here for representation. You don't have to use this bottom one, but this is just for what it would look like. I'm just going to stand here in the middle. So if this is my position, what we want to do is if I cannot see the bar, my feet are behind me. So I can't see the bar, right? So when you're thinking about moving your feet, everyone always wants to move from the hip, but just look at my position right now. This half. As I push away, if I move at the hip, right, then I'm going to be off. But if I move through the shoulder, my body's going to start to come back this way. So we want to move through the shoulders as I go. And if you look at both, my stomach is touching, right? If you look at the bands, my stomach's touching the front, and then my heel's touching the back. So we're looking at this right here. And I'm moving through the shoulder. If I move through the hip, it's going to be way off. And that's how we usually lose the rhythm. So we're just going to practice swinging back and forth. We're not even going to use that band, but it's there for that purpose. My feet move. And now we're going to do this right here. Can I hang? 1, 2 to 5. That's step number 1. If I can't see the bar, there should be space here, right? If I can see the bar, then there should be space here. If I can see the bar, My feet are in front. So taking this window, this is what we have to move through right here, through the shoulders. Everyone usually moves through the hip, and that's usually why when we kip, if I kip from the hip, my space is back and we lose the rhythm. And that's the gymnastics way. That's how they teach it in gymnastics, is to put your feet out in front, but it's completely different. So it's from the shoulders, and that way we stay right underneath. Okay, so if my hang should be shoulders through, which is why we do the Superman position. So that's step number one. That's 5 reps. Step number two is going to be take that same position and use your lats, and we're going to push down and fall back into Superman. So 5 hollow swings, then 5 lats. I'm going to push harder and open up. Okay, so small swings, bigger swings. And then what's the third one say? I can't see it from here. Okay, so we're going to push and pull. So as we push and pull from that position, here's my hollow swing, here's my lats, and then I'm going to pull and fall back through. Pull, fall back through. And I'm pulling and pushing. Okay, and then the last piece would be hollow pull through to Superman. So I'm just going to use this short bar right here. A lot of you guys don't have this motion. Here's my position. The Superman position, here's my hollow. I'm going to go on my toes and watch my feet. We're just going to stay right where they are. This is the butterfly motion. Yeah, you can turn that towards me if you want. So right here is where I want to go down and push back away. We did this with our muscle ups last week, right? But now it's pull through the window, sit. This is my position. So until you just understand, maybe you don't even have the mobility yet to do this. This is what you're going to need to do. Get the range of motion first before we try and do it without any help. That's the motion. So pull yourself through the window, fall into Superman, swing back. So just getting the motion is what I would want you guys to do, and you'll need a box. Some of you guys have been doing this, so taking it one step further, if I'm hanging, I'm pulling through to Superman. It's a smaller motion, but that's how we start the beginning of a butterfly pull-up. You should be able to have the strength to pull yourself through the positions, right? You see how it was less of a kip, but more of a pull, fall through, pull, fall through. So those are all the 4 things we're going to do. Swings, lats, kipping pull-ups, butterfly motion. 3 sets of 5 of each. So 5 swings, 5 lats, 5 kipping pull-ups. And the kipping pull-ups, we're not going all the way up. We're just working the push, pull, fall, and back through, and then use a box. We'll probably need to set those up and do our butterfly motion. 3 sets of 5 of each. Okay, so I'm just going to do this one time. So we have 1 strict pull-up, hold at the top, 2 kipping pull-ups, 3 kipping chest to bars, 4 butterfly pull-ups, and 5 chest to bar pull-ups. Okay, so the point of this is to have full body control, which means I can pull myself up, I get to the top, I can hold that position, and then I can kick that position all the way up. And then we're just going to take it higher, right? Higher and higher. And can I just go right into a butterfly from here? You have to understand the position to be able to go. And then we're working, moving around the bar. So you have to be able to do that. We're working 2 things in one. Grip, being able to position yourself, and the pull-up itself, right? So you do 5 sets of this. What is that, 75? Right? So it's a lot of pull-ups. We're only going to do 3 sets. You do not have to go unbroken, but that's the idea, is that that should be your goal. Break wherever you feel like you need to break. Go as far as you can. But get the whole set done with minimal rest, right? That's what we're going for. We're conditioning the pull-up. So this is a little more advanced. If you need to scale that, then the scale would be all the progressions we just did. One strict pull-up or one negative pull-up. Come down, kip as high as you can, 2 swings, push pull, 3, then butterfly motion, 4, then maybe a little bigger butterfly motion, right? And that means you can put your feet on the box and do that just to get all those motions in a row. But you're still going to be hanging on to the bar for that many reps. Even if we did 5 sets of 15 of this, we're still working. This is conditioning the movement. Can I even hang on the bar for 15 reps? Staying in rhythm over and over. So it doesn't matter the level, you're going to work some kind of rhythm of the pull-up. And then it'll just bump that up higher and higher. Because the more advanced version, we've been doing it in comp, toe to bar, chest bar, bar muscle up. Being able to go from one right to the next without breaking rhythm. So that'll be in the next stage. But for now, this is just a pull-up.